Please welcome to the stage Vice President for Communications, Patty Christiansen. Patty.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce Ward Leber, founder of the Child Safety Network and CSN Safe Bus. Ward and CSN have been tremendous friends and supporters of PTA for many years. CSN's mission is to reduce the likelihood of children becoming victims of abuse, abduction, youth violence, and injury. Their goal is to help parents raise safe, healthier families. CSN has received special U.S. congressional recognition for their projects aimed at making America a safer place for children to live. Please join me in welcoming the founder of CSN, Ward Leber.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Every year we come to the convention to share resources with the PTA. Some are financial resources so that you can continue your 115-year tradition of this critically important convention. Others are ways and resources to help you raise safer, healthier families, which is what CSN Safe Bus is all about. This year we're featuring the expansion of CSN Safe Bus, which was born and raised with the help of California PTA leaders. For those of you that don't know what CSN Safe Bus is, I will give you a brief description and then let you know how PTA helped make it happen and how you can bring CSN Safe Bus to your school. I wanted those of you that use school buses only for field trips and federally mandated transportation of special needs students to pay close attention as well. Because even if you don't use daily transportation of school buses, CSN Safe Bus features a program that can help you attract new PTA members, alert parents of upcoming events, and advance parental engagement. Now, if you look at the nation, 50% of all kids use the big yellow school bus to get to school. That's roughly 26 million students on 500,000 school buses that are traveling 5.6 billion miles a year. For those of you that have students or relatives anywhere in the United States that do ride the big yellow bus, here's what you should know. CSN Safe Bus offers an award-winning curriculum to teach school bus drivers and students how to be safer on board. In the 2,700 school districts that use our endorsed curriculum, school bus accidents have been reduced by 30%. We teach drivers and students how to reduce onboard bullying, how to avoid danger zones, how to transport children with special needs, and all the very best ways of avoiding harm to any of our children. But we don't stop there. CSN Safe Buses are armed with advanced GPS and fleet management software so that we can actually monitor safe driver behavior. We can keep your drivers on route, and we can reduce fuel and mechanical expenses by roughly 20%. And this is another great benefit health-wise for our kids. It takes about 20% of the CO2 out of the air. We use onboard GPS to send corporately sponsored push notifications to let you know if your student's bus will arrive on time, if it is delayed, or to send emergency help immediately to its location if the driver pushes our silent alarm. Now let's take a moment to describe PTA's role in the Safe Bus program and how every PTA member and even non-member can benefit from our new app and our campaign. 3 years ago, I stood on your convention stage and I asked you to raise your hands if you wanted us to build an app that would tell you when your school bus will arrive or if it was delayed due to traffic, accident, injuries, onboard incidents, etc. The only way to finance this campaign is with the help of corporate America. So we asked the entire audience if it was okay with them to have family-friendly corporate sponsors pay for the CSN Safe Bus technology and curriculum, and for the financial support to receive some small portion of the exterior of the bus as recognition and on the push notifications. So here's an example. You might get a notification that says your student's bus has safely arrived at 3:02 p.m., compliments of Child Safety Network or Campbell Soup or the Milk Advisory Board or some other school board approved sponsor. Whoever the sponsor is, it has to be pre-approved by PTA, so it would be someone you'd be proud to work with. As you might have guessed, the vote was virtually unanimous. PTA parents are okay with board-approved sponsors. In fact, nationally, studies show that moms like you are the epitome of the cause consumer. You control the purse strings, and 92% of you want to buy a product that supports a cause. So that makes it the perfect marriage of corporate sponsors and PTA activities. After receiving the green light from the audience that you would be wanting to use the app itself, former National PTA President Jan Domini decided to get the first CSN Safe Bus rolling here in California at the Anaheim Unified High School District. And it was only put on special needs kids' buses who really had parents concerned about when their kids would arrive. There was a lot of traffic with regard to that particular school bus route. But it's because of the California State PTA members that wanted the technology, the safety curriculum, and especially the smartphone app that CSN Safe Bus has now expanded nationwide. You all made that happen, and you deserve a round of applause for yet another PTA victory for kids. So thank you. Now, if your students don't ride the bus, you're going to love what we have planned for your PTA unit. A future set of app functions that you can help us design, and CSN Safe Bus is willing to fund and develop, will help you engage all parents in your community. Each one of you have the opportunity to be the first in the nation to download the app, comment on it, improve it, and make it the kind of resource that makes PTA stronger and families safer. So here's the idea. No single PTA unit can afford the money it takes to build, design, and maintain an app for smartphones and sends weekly news and information that's intriguing to all parents and also lets them know about upcoming PTA events, meetings, volunteer needs, fundraisers, and most importantly, how to become a PTA member. As a PTA dad myself with 4 kids in school, I'm always trying to recruit PTA members. I'm tired of hearing the "I'm too busy to make the meeting" excuse. So we decided to test out a new way to build participation in members and create engagement among all parents using the CSN Safe Bus app. If I ask a parent if they want weekly news and resources that will actually help keep their family safe and keep them in tune with what's going on in their student's school, they simply have to say yes. What kind of a parent could say no to that question? Guilt can be a wonderful motivator if used to get volunteers. So, here's what we need from PTA. If you want to scan your badge at our booth at the front of the exhibit hall entrance before 4 p.m. today, you'll be on the list of the first to test the app and help us design a great tool to expand our mutual goals. CSN Safe Bus is free. It will show the community another great example of the power of the PTA, and most of all, it will make our students safer. Thank you.
Thank you, Ward, for keeping our children